So back in the 90s, when I was in college, I worked in a shop that carried Konas. We were a Kona dealer, and I loved those Konas and drooled over the beautiful steel Konas like the Explosive and the beautiful aluminum Konas like the Kula. So when I was in the Ogden Bicycle Collective earlier this week, I asked them if they had any unfixed up, unrepaired bikes that I could look at, looking specifically for 90s XC bikes. This 2005 Kona Kula Primo was sitting on the floor, and now it's mine. So I'm excited. We're gonna build this up today. I have most of the parts already in the shop, and I'm gonna take you through it. So let's get to it. So first off, before we get too far, let me show you how the bike came. There was no seat post, so I threw one in. It's a 27.2, pretty standard. Nice frame. This frame is in great condition. It came with a rear Avid XX brake lever without the mounting bracket, a 2-speed X9 front shifter, and an XO 2x10 front derailleur mounted fairly high. Got the rear brake, but the frame is in great condition. So the first thing, I'm going to strip this down, then we'll kind of review the parts that I want to put on it. Okay, so I've got 3 forks that I could put on here. I wanted to run something that is set up just for disc. And I've got a Reba Race. The problem with this is this one actually I think looks the best. The steer tube is too short. I then have another Reba that does have enough steer tube length, and the color is actually really good. It matches this gray on the Kona Kula frame. It's beat up pretty bad. The stickers on this side are really bad, and it has a leak. So I'd like to fix this before I mount it on something, and I want to ride this bike today. The third fork, and the one I've decided to go with, steer tube length is long enough. It's a Fox F100, which is what originally this Kona Kula was spec'd with. It's not the original fork, but it's one that I've had for a while, and it will work. It'll work really well. I don't think it looks as good as the Rebas. Just because the gray silver is a little off, but it should be a great fork. This fork's in great condition, and I'll be able to ride it today, and it looks pretty good. So I've run into a snag. I wanted to set this up 2x. Right now it's sitting too high with this 32 tooth chainring. I do wish I had something maybe a little bigger. Maybe a 38 would have been good, but this is what I have. And actually I think it'd be just fine. 32-11 combo is a pretty common one for me. The problem is, one, I need to stay up above this height here on the chainstay. I can go lower, but if I go below this water bottle bolt, I'm hitting the chainstay. And the ideal spot for this derailleur would be like right over the water bottle bolt. So I'm gonna try a different derailleur. I have a 3x XT. I'm gonna see if that'll actually work. Okay, I've got the XT on there. The mount is in a lot better place. It's still really, really high. Could maybe stick it there. I'm going to see if it works, although it sits high also. Yeah, we could put it maybe right there. The other option is I probably should run a bigger chain ring than this 32 race face chain ring. Let's see what we can do though.
perdida, ya dejaste de soñar, cansada de andar, de no poder parar. Tus ojos se ven tristes, ya no sirve ni llorar. El sol volverá y te iluminará. La nube será y todo cambiará. Dime dónde vas y en qué pensás. Vida destruida, sería imposible de parar. Cuanto más vas a andar para poder respirar, el frío de la noche ya no sientes más. Va a amanecer, va a amanecer, va a amanecer, va a
So I'm really happy with how this build turned out. This bike is beautiful. It's such a nice bike. And like I said at the beginning, I love vintage Konas. This one's a size large and I sit in that in-between area between medium and large. And on this Kula Primo, I felt really stable, but feel still nimble and quick. Now there's a few things that I'm not sure I'm going to be leaving the way they are. This 2x setup with the 32 tooth chainring and such a big range of space in between the front derailleur and the chainring. I am worried still about maybe dropping the chain on downhills. On the little bit of downhill I've done so far on this ride, it wasn't an issue. Also the stem's a little long with these wider bars. They're 720 millimeter bars. And I'm not, it really gave me stability on the climbs and really put me in a good position. But it felt a bit twitchy. That's probably in part because I'm not used to wide bars with a longer stem. But in all, the fork performed great, the bike performs great. The build is just awesome. It's such a beautiful bike. It was fun to share with you all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I look forward to some more riding on it. So as always, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Look for opportunities to give those old things new life. And I will see you on the next video. Ciao.
Cuanto más vas a aguantar para poder respirar, el frío de la noche ya no lo sientes más. Va a amanecer, va a amanecer, va
It's a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees out today. It's one of the warmest days we've had. Still snow around in the mountains though. Awesome.